beautiful ones. So you guys told me that this story of Furina was so very powerful, such a beautiful storytelling. Now, I'm not a gamer, as many of you know, but I do have a theatrical background, as well as my love of music. So I'm in this to see this powerful story. And I did look up the sort of basics of who Furina is. So here we go, friends.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Nous pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle nourrit, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
Okay, so I could not find an English version, by the way, but I did look up the lyrics a little, and so I think here she's longing for something. She's longing for the water, the land of the water, something to that effect, like the connection to the earth and the water. I believe it is, and beautiful, huh? So far, beautiful.
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je serai toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté, et ça ne changera jamais,
I mean, she's beautiful in that dress, isn't she? Let's go back. She's like, I guess wishing for it to be another way is what I sort of see in this. There we go. And I mean, you can see all the trappings, the majesty of the place where she's living there, which is kind of like reflective of her pretend God status, I guess, if I understand it correctly. Let's go back a little and see that.
histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, serai toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté, et ça ne changera
Yeah, I think she just really wishes she could be like the normal people, and not have to live this lie, if you will, right? You can feel the longing in her, the desire in her, and yet she's doing it for, as we understand, a beautiful purpose to save everyone, and keep them safe, as I understand it. Hopefully I got that right. But she just has such a longing. Don't we all have, in a way, like these games are so reflective of life, aren't they? Don't we all have that longing to just drop all of those masks that we wear, right? All the things we pretend, and we feel like we have to, like in this game, she does have to in order to save the people. But in our lives, don't we always feel like we have to as well, right? Like we have to wear the mask, be it the mother, the teacher, the father, the whatever the mask is at the moment, we have to wear the mask and we can't let the mask crack, So I can kind of understand her, her desire to just be who she is. Isn't that a desire we all have? And of course, obviously for your jobs and everything else, you have to put on those personas and whatever, but sometimes doesn't it just get so overwhelming? Don't we just wish we could just be, right? Don't we just wish we could just be? And this is what I get from her singing this beautiful song, really. So thank you for turning me on to it. That was quite lovely. And it, that French is like that romantic kind of, it gives me the understanding of that romantic kind of, world, over in France and Europe and all of that, which is what Fontaine is like, as I understand it, and the land of the water. I love water too, by the way. You could just put me in water. I could sit in a bath forever. I could sit in a pool forever, as long as it's not chlorine, which bothers me. But I could sit in a lake forever, So I totally love that concept. Well, anyway, if you want some more of those deeper messages about meaning, check out my playlist. That at the end of each playlist, at the end of each reaction on that playlist, there's a series, like a message. Like I'll say, I don't want to say serious, but like a fairly chunky message about whatever it is that I'm talking about. So if you're into that and you're interested in that, especially for the incoming consciousness there that we have, this higher consciousness. And that's the other thing that this song brings up, by the way. I don't want to babble on too much, but we love a story of someone, well, it's sort of sacrificing, don't we? We love that story of sacrifice. In fact, arguably, we came to this entire planet as souls just so we could experience these various inspiring stories like sacrifice and other things like that, just so we could experience them in our lives and see what that was like and everything else, actually live it, if you will. Like you live the gaming when you watch it, right? Sometimes, right? It kind of feels like you're living it. And then we came to this big game here to live it, But now it's kind of like been there, done that. I think for many of us, we're ready to go. We're ready to go to the higher consciousness again, to remember who we really are as the divine sparks of God with those full powers and abilities and whatnot. So that's what most of my messages are about, because, we've been enough. We've done enough sacrifice, right? We've felt enough of the pain of loss and deprivation and scarcity and anger and people letting us down and all that. We want to go to the higher place in some ways. Like the higher consciousness is what I'm talking about. So that's what that kind of reminds me of. But anyway, let me go ahead and send you then some of that beautiful higher consciousness, the love, the peace, the bliss, the joy, the fact that nobody ever needs to sacrifice because everyone is living a joyful, wonderful, wondrous life. That's the higher consciousness. Okay, it's coming at you now. Here we go. Namaste. I honor the God in you.